Hi, my name is Andrew Pham, and I am a pianist. I was a faculty pianist and collaborative pianist for the Summer Opera Institute. And I first got involved with the Summer Opera Institute last year in 2023. That was my very first engagement with Opera Modesto. So a lot of the work that I do for Opera Modesto and other opera companies is serve as an opera rehearsal pianist. What that looks like is playing a few hundred pages of music. Again, a reduction of the orchestra part so that's playable for the piano in a way that provides the information and the textures that are needed for the singers and the conductors to hear what's going on. It's not necessarily about playing every single note in the score. And more often than not, I am taking away notes to make it easier for me to provide the essential information and to not, kill myself from trying to play too many things. Because a large part of the collaboration in that is with the conductor. I need to make sure that I can follow what the conductor is doing, follow the stick and follow the direction. And if I'm too busy or too concerned with trying to play a bunch of notes on the keyboard, then I'm not really doing my job very well. So I have to find the right balance of figuring out what are the essential notes to play and play them in time, play them in the right moments, and be able to keep my attention on the conductor while playing my part.
So it sounds like you're almost a second conductor and a one-man orchestra stand-in.
A one-man orchestra, yeah. It's definitely a one-man orchestra. It's a role that the conductor has to rely on to provide the information that he or she is providing, because they can only wave their hands, right? They're not producing any sound. And it's up to the rehearsal pianist to provide that sound that they're interpreting from the gestures. So it's a pretty significant position and can be a lot of pressure, can be stressful. But I've also been fortunate to work with conductors and colleagues, especially here at Opera Modesto, who've been very collegial and courteous, and I've always enjoyed my time working with Opera Modesto.
Is there any advice for any up-and-coming pianists or young people who haven't quite made the step yet?
Maybe in general, understand that it's kind of a long-term learning process, and you will make mistakes. Sometimes I feel like if I had delved into some of these things earlier, I would have had more time to make those mistakes earlier in life. And to learn from that, I think just giving yourself some grace and being patient and understanding of your own place in your process. Don't worry if you're not at a certain place. I mean, that was certainly my struggle, is I always felt like I was behind. Presently, I always feel like I'm behind. And I guess I've gotten to a point of recognizing that's kind of just the way life is. We all are operating on our own kind of timelines, and there's nothing wrong with that.